if you're not experiencing heaven on earth, you're not experiencing peace, it's because you're not in that mind. Your attention is on the illusion, of separation. That's a choice. If you're suffering on some level, you're choosing that. It's telling you there's a place you can go in you. You don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to pay for anything. You can just go there. It's right there. And you would not have that suffering right now. And if you don't do it, you have to ask why. It's like, I'm telling you, you said you have cancer. Here, drink this, and your cancer disappears. And you just sit it there and look at it all day and never drink it. You would have to assume you want the cancer. So it's like, that's what it's saying to us. It's right there. Take a moment and be with it. There's a place in you where this whole world has been forgotten, where no memory of sin and of illusion lingers still. There's a place in you which time has left, and echoes of eternity are heard. There is a resting place so still, so sound, except a hymn to heaven rises up to God, gladden God, Father and the Son. Where both abide are they remembered, both. And where they are is heaven and is peace. So that paragraph is speaking to our union with God, and that there's a place within us, in the silence, in the quietness, where we can access that union. And it says, where both abide are they, both, capital B, they, capital T, remembered, both, capital B, right? That union, in that awareness of our union, we are raised up to our true stature. In that union, we get a capital letter because, we are one with that which created us and one with all of creation. And this is speaking to our ability to access that. If you turn yourself over, if we turn ourselves over to it, there's just nothing else that can happen but union, connection. It requires a relinquishing, right? Like letting go of everything else you're holding on to so tightly, including your pain and suffering and your fear, right? It just requires a letting go of that, and it can happen in a second. It only has to happen for a few seconds. You don't have to let go of it forever, which is part of how I do it. I say, okay, but temporarily now I'm just going to put this over here. But that's all it takes is a moment, an instant, a second. So that's what this is speaking to. It's in you. This is why the lessons are so powerful. The lessons are telling you to sit down for 2 minutes, close your eyes, connect with the Holy Spirit, say this sentence, these words that God is giving you. They're not your words. These aren't like just a mantra or an affirmation. It's not just an affirmation with a little a, it's an affirmation with a capital A. It's God's words affirming you. We're being asked to close our eyes, connect with God, and hear the words he's giving us, say them, agree to them with God. That's just a few seconds. You don't have to do it for hours or whatever, just a few seconds. And so it's always there. When you're in your most difficult, challenging moment, you can turn away for a moment, close your eyes, take a breath, and connect with it. Like that. It's right there, always. I use it. I connect to it a lot in my own life. A pretty ego-based person, and I can get caught up in all of it. And the only thing that saves me is this, remembering to do this. And there are times I don't remember, and then I suffer. I'm caught in it, and usually I wake up to it myself, but sometimes it requires somebody else saying to me, Mark, what are you doing? Practice what you preach. It's there. And that's what this is speaking to. And it speaks beautifully about it. There is a resting place so still, no sound except a hymn to heaven rises up to gladden God the Father and the Son. Think not that you can change their dwelling place. Don't think you can change where God the Father and God the Son dwell. That where they dwell, and they're there forever, for always. For your identity, capital I, abides in them, and where they are, forever must you be.